Well, if you're watching workout video number 3, then so far so good. So I'm Coach Skip from WildFire CrossFit, and welcome to conditioning workout number 3. So for this one, we have a 3-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as possible in 3 minutes, and then it's going to be followed by a 1-minute rest. And then you're going to repeat that for between 3 and 5 rounds. If you're just getting started, start with 3 rounds. If you've been doing this a little while, go to 4 or 5 rounds, and that's exactly what we want. So the exercises, we're doing 3 different exercises. We've got 3 lunges, 6 plank balance, and then 9 jumping jacks. So start a watch, grab your phone, put a timer on your phone, and start a 3-minute clock. Then you're going to do as many rounds as possible of 3 lunges, 6 plank balance, 9 jumping jacks. Then you'll rest a minute, and then you will pick up where you left off for that next round. And just as many rounds as possible for 3 minutes. Then rest. And so the whole point is to work, rest, work, rest. Now, on these exercises, the lunges, first of all, either put your hands on your hips or your hands overhead for a little bit more balance and coordination, and go right down, touching that knee, and notice the 90 degrees with my knees. If I start either stepping too wide or not stepping far enough, I'm not quite getting the range of motion that we want. So really work on that full range of motion, and then as I'm going back, I'm driving through my heel, squeezing my butt, and just coming right back. And so 1 rep, 1 rep. Left, right, that's 2 reps. Left, then right, that is 3 reps. So both legs is 1 rep. Now, if you're having trouble getting all the way to the ground, grab a broom handle, a stick, even a couch or a chair, something close by, but just something to help you get that range of motion so you have a little less resistance as you're going down there. And this is perfectly legal to use as you're getting started with this. If you're doing it with nearby a couch, same thing, where you're going to get in here and just enough at the bottom to help you get back up again. Just make sure that you're not jamming on your knee and just dropping on your knee every single time. This is just going to give you a little less resistance. And then the third way to scale this exercise is to grab a box, go to a step, even use a book, a thick book, and just step up and step down. Switch legs, step up and step down, and just back and forth. And each time you switch which leg you're stepping up with. Notice the positioning here. It might not be the same range of motion, but when I step up here, I'm using the same muscle pattern as with the lunges. I'm just, instead of going down, I'm going up. And so use a step, and that's a really good way to scale these lunges. The plank balance is the next exercise, so either from the forearms or from the hands. We'd rather have you on your forearms. If you need to, you can go on your hands. And you are going to be going, the plank balance is back and forth equals 1. Left arm, right arm, 1. 2, and just really work that back and forth. Notice on this one, I am going all the way up. My chest is facing the other way, and then I'm going right back. If I'm going from my hands, it's the same thing. And just back and forth. If you need to go from your knees, that's totally fine. And right back and forth here. And the third way of doing it is going to be, get that trusty, the front of the couch will work perfect. Same thing from your knees, and just go back and forth. Again, the whole point is just to get moving, get that body moving. And then finally, we have a childhood favorite of mine, and that is the jumping jack. And so on those jumping jacks, you're doing 9 jumping jacks. Now, 1 jumping jack is out and then back in again. And add as much speed as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the point. Now, again, if the impact is bothering you and you're not quite there to be jumping up and down, that's okay. All I want you to do is step out and step back. Step out and step back. And just keep that motion going as much as possible. If you need to cross in front instead of overhead, that's totally fine. If you can go overhead, we'd like to see it. If you just need to go with your legs and go out and back again, that is good too, because again, the whole point is just to get moving. So 3 lunges, 6 plank balance, and 9 jumping jacks, as many rounds as possible in 3 minutes. Then take a 1-minute rest. In the round 2, pick up where you left off. As you're getting started, just start with 3 rounds of this, or 9 minutes worth of work with a 1-minute rest in between those rounds. As you get going and are more advanced and have done this a few more times, do 5 rounds of this, which is 15 minutes of work with a 1-minute rest in between each round. So there's more to come, so thanks. Keep going through this stuff. Keep working hard, guys. And as always, we are here to help. So thanks a lot from the WildFire CrossFit team.